Welcome to this video on liberalism, one of the most influential political ideologies in modern history. Liberalism emphasizes individual freedom, democracy, and the rule of law, and has been a driving force behind many of the social and political changes that have shaped the world we live in today. From the American Revolution to the fall of the Soviet Union, liberalism has played a major role in shaping the course of history. In this video, we will explore the origins of liberalism, its key principles and values, and its impact on society and politics. So, whether you're a student of politics, a curious citizen, or simply interested in learning more about this important ideology, sit back, relax, and join us on this journey into the world of liberalism. Liberalism is a multifaceted political and philosophical ideology that has evolved over time and is rooted in various historical, cultural, and intellectual contexts. At its core, liberalism is characterized by a deep commitment to individual freedom, equality, and the rule of law. It places a high value on personal autonomy and individual rights, including freedom of speech, religion, and association, as well as the right to own property and pursue economic self-interest. The origins of liberalism can be traced back to the Enlightenment era of the 18th century, when thinkers such as John Locke, Adam Smith, and Thomas Paine championed the principles of liberty, democracy, and limited government. These thinkers were deeply skeptical of absolute power and sought to create a political and social order that placed constraints on the authority of rulers and protected the rights of individuals. One of the key tenets of liberalism is the idea of the social contract, which holds that government derives its legitimacy from the consent of the governed, and that the role of government is to protect individual rights and promote the general welfare. This principle has been central to the development of democratic institutions and the rule of law in many countries around the world. Liberalism has been associated with a range of economic and social policies, including free market capitalism, welfare state programs, and human rights protections. In economic terms, liberalism is often linked to the idea of laissez-faire capitalism, which emphasizes the importance of competition and the free exchange of goods and services. This has led to the growth of trade and commerce, as well as the development of modern economies based on innovation and technological advancement. In addition to its economic principles, liberalism has also been closely associated with the concept of civil liberties. Liberals have championed the right to free speech, freedom of the press, and freedom of religion, as well as the right to privacy and the protection of individual liberties from government intrusion. These principles have been enshrined in the constitutions of many countries, and are often seen as essential components of a free and democratic society. However, liberalism has also been subject to criticism from various quarters. Some have argued that its emphasis on individualism can lead to a lack of concern for the common good and social justice. Others have criticized liberalism for its role in justifying imperialism and colonialism, as well as its failure to adequately address issues of economic inequality and systemic discrimination. Despite these criticisms, liberalism continues to be a major force in modern politics and society. It has played a significant role in shaping debates around issues such as civil liberties, economic policy, and social justice, and has contributed to the development of democratic institutions around the world. Today, liberals continue to advocate for individual rights and freedoms, as well as policies that promote equality and social justice, while also grappling with the complex challenges facing societies in the 21st century. One of the most important debates within liberalism is the tension between negative and positive liberty. Negative liberty refers to the freedom from external constraints and interference, such as government regulations or social norms. Positive liberty, on the other hand, refers to the ability to achieve one's goals and fulfill one's potential, which may require certain kinds of social support and resources. Another important aspect of liberalism is its relationship to pluralism and diversity. Liberals have long championed the idea of a pluralistic society that values diversity of all kinds, including cultural, ethnic, and religious diversity. This commitment to diversity has been reflected in liberal policies such as affirmative action, which seek to promote greater representation and inclusivity in various domains of social life. Yet another area of debate within liberalism is its stance on globalization and international relations. Some liberals argue that globalization has the potential to promote economic growth and cross-cultural exchange, while others worry that it may exacerbate economic inequality and undermine national sovereignty. Similarly, some liberals